Beneath the carefully curated surface of our daily lives lies a profound and unsettling psychological truth, one captured with elegant simplicity in the concept of the three faces. The first we show to the world, the second to our loved ones, and the third we never dare to reveal to anyone but ourselves. This triad is not merely a poetic metaphor, but a fundamental architecture of the human psyche, a necessary schema for navigating the complex social and internal landscapes we inhabit. The first face, our public persona, is a masterclass in social survival. It is the polished, agreeable, and often meticulously constructed mask of competence and congeniality we wear for colleagues, strangers, and the vast judging audience of the digital world. This face smiles on cue, nods in agreement, and projects a version of ourselves scrubbed clean of the messy, vulnerable, and chaotic realities that churn within. It is a necessary shield, protecting our inner fragility from a world that often lacks the time, capacity, or compassion for unvarnished truth. Yet, it becomes a gilded cage when we mistake its polished surface for the entirety of our identity. The second face, reserved for family and close friends, is a testament to the fragile trust of intimacy, a slightly more relaxed and authentic version where we allow glimpses of our fatigue, our irritability, our fleeting doubts, and our occasional tears to be seen, believing this to be the pinnacle of authenticity. Yet, even here, in the comforting glow of familiar bonds, we perform a subtle, often unconscious curation, withholding the depths of our despair, the intensity of our unconventional desires, or the shame of our perceived failures, terrified that complete exposure might alter their love or diminish our standing in their eyes. Thus, this face remains a semi-private stage, a dress rehearsal for a truth we fear may never be fully welcomed. However, it is the silent, hidden third face, the one witnessed only in the profound solitude of our own consciousness, in the dark hours of the night when social scripts fall away and we are left alone with the raw material of our being. This is the face of our unspoken fears, our gnawing regrets, our forbidden fantasies, our shattered dreams, and all the truth we are too terrified to utter aloud. It is the repository of everything deemed too weak, too ugly, too selfish, or too overwhelming for public or even private consumption. The great psychological tragedy of modern existence is not that we possess these three faces, for such compartmentalization is an innate adaptive mechanism, but that we so profoundly neglect, deny, and vilify the third, creating a chasm of disconnection between our performed selves and our authentic core. We flee from this inner face with relentless distraction, with numbing substances, with the frantic accumulation of achievements, and with the constant white noise of external validation, because to sit quietly with it feels like confronting abyss. Yet, in this very avoidance lies the root of our deepest anxieties, our feelings of emptiness, and our existential loneliness. We become strangers to ourselves, haunted by a vague sense of fraudulence, as the energy required to maintain the separation between these selves is immense and exhausting. The path to genuine psychological integration and resilience, therefore, is not about discarding the first two faces. They are social necessities and expressions of care, but about courageously turning toward the third with radical acceptance and compassionate curiosity. This is the arduous, non-linear journey of self-reclamation, to sit in the stillness and listen to the whispers of that hidden face, to acknowledge its pain without judgment, to understand its fears without immediately seeking to fix them, and to ultimately embrace its entirety as the foundational truth of who we are. This process, often facilitated in the safety of therapeutic space, is not about indulging in narcissistic self-absorption, but about achieving a coherent narrative of self. When we befriend this hidden face, we drain it of its terrifying power and begin to integrate its lessons, its passions, and even its wounds into a more complete and robust identity. The liberation found in this integration is palpable. The constant hunger for external approval diminishes because we have granted ourselves the ultimate approval of being seen and accepted by our own consciousness. The fear of exposure loses its sting because we have already confronted what we believed was too dark to see, and the performances of the first and second faces become more fluid, genuine, and chosen rather than frantic, obligatory, and fear-driven. Ultimately, this conceptual framework of the three faces serves as a powerful mirror, asking us not which face is most real, but how wide the rift has become between them, and inviting us to undertake the most important journey we will ever embark upon, the journey inward to reconcile all that we are, all that we show, and all that we have been too afraid to be.